Hey everybody, this is Jose again. I'm back out doing some sheet metal work here at down in San Diego. Kind of want to do a little update on my tool bag since I've been out of the game for so long. I've actually updated them, and I'm going to give you kind of a POV shot, point of view shot of them. So right here, right side of the bags, got my Klein Tools, little cheapy electrician's tool bags. Have my right cutters, Panduit gun, vice grips with a washer welded. Back here, some C-clamps. For apprentices, I'll kind of do an apprentice series to show you which tool is being used for, but right now it's just kind of a quick rundown. Seamers, duck knife that's covered in pookie. This will happen eventually. This is a Clink, one of the better duck knives. Right here in this pouch, I keep my 5/16 head zip screws and self-tappers on a strong magnet. That's where they're bunched up like that. And then I got some pan head self-tappers down at the bottom here. In this little first aid pouch is all my sockets and bits. Phillips 5/16, 7/16, which is the most common. 7/16 here, 9/16 there, 1/2 inch there. I keep those sockets already connected, so I can just, since they're the more common ones I use, I grab them. Do not hesitate to buy Pittsburgh. Even though it's cheap, especially since you're an apprentice, you're not going to have a lot of money. Pittsburgh is the way to go. I bought the 1/2 inch socket set. This is pretty long. Fits in your impact pretty good. Bought this Craftsman set. It was pretty cheap for me. Keep it ready. It's ready to go. Same thing. Here's my 1/2 inch. Not as common, but I still keep it with me. And I have, of course, my quarter Phillips here. 7/16. All the common bits, really. So, on the left side, I have my beater driver. Starting to get some wear and tear on it. Southwire, highly suggest this. Alright, keep another C-clamp. Again, I'm going to do the apprentice series, and that'll explain why I have these tools and what they're used for. Magnet, self-explanatory. I keep a little thermostat driver just in case I have to do some startup work, or I double and use this as a scribe. Right angle bit, of course, saves your life. One thing that I didn't mention in my last video was a drift pin. This is one of your money makers right here. Mini channel locks. I had a bigger set with me, but I misplaced them and now somebody walked off with them. Keep those upright right there. My wrenches, just like I mentioned in my one of my last videos, you get your 1/2 inch, 9/16, 9/16, and then I got a 1/2 inch standard right there. And then linesman's mini set. I normally carry my big ones, but I've found myself using these smaller ones. Electrician level, you can use a torpedo level, whichever one. This one was like 20 bucks, so I use this a lot. And of course, a little Harbor Freight cutter. Get your name on it somehow, some way. Keeps it right there. Then my lefts, of course, I have my longer bits here. 5/16, 1/4 inch, and then an extension. They sit all perfectly right here in this little pouch. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I keep a service wrench, again, in case I have to do some startup work. Allen key set. I use this for dampers. Mini needle nose. found myself using these instead of my crimpers. These are really quick to do. Put it on the duck, twist, put it on the duck, twist. Keep them in the same rotation. Works just as good as a crimper. One of the journeymen I work with right now showed that to me. And then last video, I didn't have my bulldogs, but for apprentices, these are bulldogs. Midwest, one of the best. These can cut up to, I think, 16 gauge metal. These are comfortable in your hand. I like these. Midwest is the way to go if you're looking for snips. Same thing with these. I have offsets lefts and offset rights. Midwest. In the back, can't really see it, but this is where I keep my drill. I'll grab this. My drill clip goes right there. Hangs there. And the back side, I don't know if I can see this, but my hammer. And then I got a little back pouch right here. Measuring tape. Pretty much keeps everything handy. I like it. As for hammer, of course, got the Malco leather wrapped. Thank you for correcting me last video. Leather, 18 ounce. One of the better sheet metal hammers. So just a quick video. Again, I'm going to come out with the Apprentice series. Kind of explain different ways, different tools, tricks of the trade, so you're not going in there green as heck. And then sooner or later I'm going to do a review of this Hyper Tough tool container. Have all my Makita and spare tools in there. Crimpers, insulation scissors, other vice grips, my bigger linesmans, different stuff like that. So tune in for that video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys later.